Good, good. I like Patrick's whole
Ew.
thing going on there.
Yeah, no, I just I got the shaver out and I was like, let me keep a little bit of this. Let me just trim this off. Got these new uh prescription glasses perfectly through the mail, so we're good to go.
you're, you're falling off a little bit there.
Don't worry about that. Y'all don't need to worry about that. We're good. Oh, good job, Caleb. Man,
Thank you guys.
have you received your belt yet?
Almost.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah. I think I missed a few weeks at the start of the season. I'm sure you could check with the back end stuff, but I don't think I started till like week 6 or 7. You've lost those mustache rights. Take it off.
Oh, Lord. Brandon,
Mint
Brandon,
condition.
you might not have volume, by the way. You have no sound.
Oh my goodness, Patrick.
I know.
Oh
Caleb
my
and I
goodness.
do. Kudos to my
All right, so
team
what
that
you
makes
guys
that
didn't hear this entire
the top.
time from the top.
from the top.
Because I do
Thank
all the
you,
talking here.
my wife.
So I was the fantasy football champion in the Boost Battle League called Boost Bowl this year, overtaking Gonzo's Gremlins 93-86. The impressive part is that Patrick. Patrick was testing a lot of things. Caleb came back from starting only week 6. A lot of people were just with us on the test for this thing, and that was great. This was not a super competitive year, but at the beginning it was. Mint condition, fantasy formula, me, Gonzo's Gremlins. We were all neck and neck up there for a bit. In fact, I think I was in 4th at the start of the season. I wonder if I can actually go back and see that on the app. I probably can.
Yeah, probably.
But at the start of the season, I know I wasn't up there with the rest of the pack. Let's see, victory points. Yeah. Here we go. I can go up to week 1. Week 1, mint condition 1, I was in 2nd. Week 2, I actually won, so never mind. Week 2, I'm in the lead. Week 3, I'm in the lead. Gonzo's Gremlins take over in week 4, and I fall to 3rd. And then I'm all the way down in 4th on week 5. All right, so I had that about right. Yeah. So week 5, I'm kind of feeling like I might not be in it because Gonzo's Gremlins has 31 points and I'm down to 18. But there was this epic comeback after that. Won a few weeks in a row. Ended up 2 weeks later at 38 points over Gonzo's Gremlins 36. And then other people stopped playing a little bit. So I ended up jumping up to 48 and it was all gone from there. It was a race between me and Gonzo's Gremlins from there.
I lied, by the way. I just went and looked. I played every week this season, so.
Oh, you liar! You liar!
I don't
Man,
know. I think maybe lying about not playing then because like.
Yeah, Patrick deserves the stash back now that you said that. Patrick,
I
put
still
that
took
stash
third.
back on.
Took third. I'm on the podium. All right.
He's on the podium. He's on the
Yeah,
podium.
there you go. There you go.
All right, excellent. So the Boost Bowl is now over, though, and we'll look forward to adding some off-season functionality for you guys. It's something that we're going to be talking about, very soon. But there will not be anything moving forward on the app, and nothing functional on the app until the off season. So don't plan to play during the playoffs. If I can get some things on during the playoffs, I will. But don't expect it. This is the end of Boost. The regular season is the end, and we're moving on. Now I hope everybody can just enjoy the playoffs, and let's talk about that for a second. So the playoff seedings are through, and we see who everybody's matchups are. I am not disappointed with this year's playoffs at all.
No, I think it'll be great. I'm excited for the Bears-Packers rematch. That should be a good game.
Is that who the Bears are? Oh, I didn't even check the NFC seedings for
You
that.
are pulling a leg on this one. You know that was it.
Hold on, what, me?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Come on. You absolutely knew.
No, so
Right?
I'll be completely honest. I am so
Okay.
excited about the AFC. And
Maybe
I
check the NFC.
I haven't looked at the
Okay.
NFC except to see that Seattle's. I know Seattle's the 1 seed, and I know where everybody's like seated in the NFC. But what I didn't think about is who they're matched up against. Because I've been watching this AFC thing. The Texans and the Jags have the chance to make the Super Bowl for
That
the
would be
first time this year,
crazy.
and I think the country is rooting for them because they honestly have come from these are two teams that in the first half of the season, if you had told me they were competitors, I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you at the beginning of the season. Like CJ Stroud, when I say beginning of the season, I'm talking about like week 5, week 6, week 7. I wouldn't have expected you to say the Jags or the Texans were even going to make it to the playoffs, especially with the Colts being as hot as they were. I remember on this podcast, I think one of the first episodes I talked about not being surprised if the Colts take the 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Absolutely.
I am so, and we talked about this last week. I am so pleased with this season. I think that this was one of the best seasons I've watched since 2007. And
I was going to say in a long time. Caleb, were you born then? I don't know. We have to
2007.
that's actually when Patrick started on. That's when he started collecting retirement. Actually, I believe. 2007. Yeah,
Inside joke for the followers.
So in 2007, obviously the Patriots had their perfect season, except it was spoiled by the Giants, which I think that season is very special for the whole NFL. Patriots go 16-0 in the regular season, a feat that I think is super impressive. In fact, I think 18-1 was our final record or something like that. I think that is one of the greatest seasons in the NFL to have happened. I know that the Dolphins also went undefeated and in the regular season at one point. But what I'm saying is I think this is like one of the greatest teams in NFL history to play together. And the rest of the NFL got the last laugh when the Giants came out of the wild card and killed the Pats in the Super Bowl with that freaking helmet catch, right? So So I think that was a treat for everybody that season. That was a great season. And then this season, I think, is the best season since then, just because of the parity in the league.
Yeah, I love how many like teams that don't usually make it are representing both sides. And it's just nice to see. Now, I mean, you have the Eagles, the Niners, Packers. Those
Interesting that you
typical
say the
ones.
Niners. All right, let me tell you why it's interesting you say the Niners here. The last 10 Super Bowls, 6 of the winners are in the playoffs this year. Do you know who they are?
Eagles.
That counts for 2.
Rams.
Rams account for 1.
Hang on.
Don't look it up. Don't you look it up.
No, I'm just looking at who's in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Patriots. Wait, have they?
Patriots account for 2. That's
Patriots. Packers was longer than 10 years ago.
5. Mm-hmm.
Much
Right?
Yeah. It's not the Packers.
Niners?
The Broncos.
The Broncos with Manning.
The Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
Broncos in 2016. So that is the last 6. That's 6 of the last 10 Super Bowls won by those 4 teams in the playoffs, which I think is kind of cool. That's only 4 teams out of all the teams in the playoffs that have that have won a Super Bowl in the last 10 years. But the 49ers, do you know the last time they won a Super Bowl?
Last time they won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
4 years ago.
It's got to be in the 90s sometime.
It's 95. 95 is the last time the San Francisco 49ers win the Super Bowl. So even though they've been there a couple times, maybe 3 times I think they've made it since then. The 49ers haven't won one, so they're my second favorite team, so I'm paying attention to them, and I'm excited for them to be in the playoffs this year and possibly make a run, especially with some of the teams not playing as well, like the Rams not playing as well as you would think they would have at the end of the season. So I mean, all I'm saying is there's a lot of parity in this playoffs, and I think the most disappointing matchup, in my opinion, and I'm going to put my Patriots fandom aside for a second. The most disappointing matchup for America, besides Steelers and Eagles, because that would suck. Besides that matchup, the most disappointing matchup wouldn't be too disappointing. It would be the Patriots and the Eagles, and that would be disappointing because it's already happened, and those 2 teams account for 4 of the last 10 Super Bowls winners, right? And they've been to more. So I think they've each been to 6 of the last 10. So not each of them, sorry. Together they've been to 6 of the last 10. So anyway, I think that would be the most sort of predictable Super Bowl, right? Like Eagles, Patriots, all right, we've seen it. All right, we don't want to see it again sort of situation, but otherwise and I don't think there's a shot that's happening, by the way. But otherwise, Would you guys hate it if the Bills won a Super Bowl?
No.
Would you guys hate it if the Jags or the Jacksonville? The Jags or the Texans won it? No.
I'm
Would you
fine
hate
with
it if
anyone except the Steelers and Patriots?
Would you hate it even the Eagles? Huh?
No, I mean on the AFC side.
Oh, okay. What about the Bears, the 49ers? I know you don't like the 49ers, but I'm just saying, like the Bears, the 49ers, the Seahawks, these are teams that I don't think anybody would hate seeing win. These are all teams you can root for.
I feel like Josh Allen could go down as the on the list of players, one of a great who didn't win it. I'm rooting for him.
The next Dan Marino.
Yeah, there you go. So
I really. So I'm rooting for the Patriots, and I think I talked about this last week too. I saw this meme about the Bills. In the Bills world, I've been super mad that the Patriots, won the division and everything. Like Bills fans are, oh, they didn't deserve this. They had an easy schedule. Well, the Patriots and the Bills faced 14 of the same 17 opponents, so can't use that excuse. Our easy schedule doesn't, isn't the difference here. But there was this thing where Patriots fans were basically, there was this meme that showing Patriots were we were rooting for you. And it's so true here in New England, here in Massachusetts. I know people were rooting for the Bills to do well while we weren't doing well. That's the team in the AFC East that we appreciate the most. And I don't think there's a soul in this world that can say Josh Allen's a terrible person. Josh Allen's a great person. And we want him to do well. But they couldn't do it. So now the Patriots are back. And now that we're back, we got our Drake May. We're not holding back. We're going to do what Josh Allen couldn't do. That's what we're going to try to do, at least. So that's how I feel about this. If we were knocked out of the playoffs by Josh Allen in the AFC Championship, I wouldn't be super disappointed. I'd be bummed because I want to see the Patriots win. But it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'd be thrilled to watch that Super Bowl with the Bills against whoever. Same with
Bills and Bears. That's my dream matchup.
That would be a great matchup. That'd be great. Oh man, There was a matchup I was thinking about the other day that I was like, oh, that would be ideal for me. What's yours, Patrick? What's your ideal matchup here?
Patriots Bears.
Patriots Bears. You just want to see 1985 again.
Dude, we've been talking about this for weeks. Yes,
I
that's
know.
my vote. Kidding me? How fun would that be? I put my sweater back on.
I think you want to see that because you know the world would be rooting against the Patriots, and so the whole world would be with the Bears behind the Bears.
Maybe, yeah.
So I'm looking at my ideal matchup.
Absolutely be taking his shirt off in the locker room for that victory. Yes.
My ideal matchup is going to. I'm going to say. The Jags and the Jags and Panthers. Jags and Panthers.
That would be
my gosh,
interesting.
That would be so interesting because you're talking about a team. The Panthers. I don't think they've ever won a Super Bowl. The Jags have never been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be cool to know that you're watching somebody win their first Super Bowl. And Bryce Young, I think he earned it because I would love to see. I would love to see Bryce Young, who's worked his tail off to make that team even 8-9, and Ted McMillan, who's come in and done a great job in that defense, and Rico Dowdle, showing up all of a sudden. But then the Jacksonville Jaguars, who I think are a deserving team. They have wiped the floor with some of their opponents that you didn't expect them to wipe the floor with, and I'm just, I don't think there are a lot of matchups. I want the Patriots and Bears to play. I want the Patriots and Rams to play. I don't care who the Patriots play. I want the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Just want the Patriots.
But any of these matchups I think are good. There's so much parity, and I'm so pleased with this season and the playoffs. Like nothing's going to disappoint me this year, except for Steelers Eagles.
Where are you matching John Harbaugh?
Good question, Patrick. Where are you putting John Harbaugh? I'll let you start.
Not much about it, man. I saw he was fired. I don't know. I got nothing on that.
You don't have a read on it. See, I think John Harbaugh can go, I think, anywhere and do well if, and this is a big if, he uses both sides of his offense all the time. Not just during the regular season, not just, when it doesn't matter. It's got to be when it matters, and it's got to be all the time. He's going to use both sides of his offense, rushing and passing. The problem is that he seems to choose one and rely very heavily on it. And if it's not working, he sticks with it. And I want to see I want to see him do well. But my biggest fear is that he'll land with the Raiders. That's what my biggest fear is.
Why is that a fear?
Caleb, you know why that's a fear? You don't, huh?
Nope.
So
He'll be in the same division as his brother.
The Raiders. Well, that would be kind of cool. The Raiders are going to be the first pick next year. And do you know who the first overall draft pick is going to be?
Nope. I have not looked forward to that. No.
It's Mr. Mendoza from Indiana University. He is probably going first in the draft. Probably going to the Raiders. Tom Brady is a partial owner of the Raiders. There are going to be too many reasons for me to root for the Raiders. IU is my alma mater. I went to IU. I want to see that quarterback do well. I want to see Mendoza do well. I don't care for the Raiders, but Tom Brady's the man. There are going to be too many reasons for me to root for the Raiders, and I don't want to be a Raiders fan next year.
So that's the fear of him going.
If he goes there, I'm gonna have to root for them. And
you're gonna have to.
Who wants to root for the Raiders? Come on.
I gotcha.
No one. I don't even think Raiders fans want to root for the Raiders.
I know. It's like a pit that you fall into and you can't get out of. Oh man. Yeah, so that's where I think he's landing. Where do you think he's landing, Caleb?
Man, I just have a feeling he's gonna go to the Giants. I don't want him to.
Ooh, that would be a really good pairing too, huh? With Scatterbo and Dart. Ooh.
Be interesting. And being a Cowboys fan, I don't want him in our division. I want him to stay away. So.
Yeah. I think he's a good coach. He just needs to, I think be better about using both rushing in passing attacks, because that's my only gripe, is that he didn't use Derrick Henry enough when Lamar was in, and when Lamar was out, he didn't.
That's all he used.
That's all he did was use him, and so it was predictable. It was easy, but in his defense, the whole defense was injured this year throughout the season. So I think that's the only reason the Ravens missed the playoffs. And if the Ravens make the playoffs, do they still fire him? No way.
Nope.
So
they were close.
Very close. Yeah, that miss wasn't there. It was Loop's fault.
All his fault.
All Loop's
Oh
fault.
my gosh, you can't say that. No.
Why?
He's
Why
not
can't-
watching.
No, I just say like I saw the social media of how who knows if it's all true or not, but he's like receiving just so much like hate.
Oh, I'm sure.
messages
Oh, you know
And-
that's crazy, because when I
Yeah.
say it's Loop's fault for missing that field goal, he missed the field goal. It's on him. He knows that. Why do we need to harp on him about it?
Well, you know why? I mean, there's like hundreds of thousands of fans that are just like, oh,
and people that put
Probably bet on
unreasonable
it.
number of bets on it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
how many
that's
people
the
have
problem.
lost their
People
house on this
are
guy and-
trashy people gonna be trashy, and that's how it is. Anybody that's harassing an NFL player for their performance in a game, I think is a waste
No,
of space,
that's
man. They shouldn't.
I-
The sports I talked to somebody about this today. Actually, I was talking to a coworker about this. Sports should be practiced for the real world. We should be practicing disagreeing respectfully through sports, so that when it comes to things in the real world, we like politics, we can use that practice that we've had in disagreeing in sports to guide our disagreements in politics. All right, we may not, we like good football, we agree on that, we want good football, but we just disagree about who we want to win. And
I agree
that's okay.
with that. There's no shot in hell in anyone's world ever.
Yes,
ever,
you're
ever.
right.
It's going to be a political thing. But anyway,
Patrick, politics is actually our next
guy.
segment. So can we move on to the next segment? Why?
Patrick's politics.
Patrick's
I'm
politics.
just logging out.
Patrick, give us your hot take for the day. What do you think about Venezuela?
Oh man, don't do that to Patrick. He gets everything he owns from Venezuela. Oh, I thought you were talking to me, Caleb. That sounded like you talking to me. All right,
Okay.
cool.
Apparently, in 10 minutes, I have to take a cake out of the oven.
Cake. Okay.
So in 10 minutes, I
Serve
will
it
take
up,
like
man.
a 30-second run and back.
All right, cool. Caleb's got that cake. Sounds good.
Done it that amount of time.
All right, so let's move on to guys. We have some really in-depth boost analysis this week, because I submitted our data, the not user data. I want to be clear, only data on boost cards and how they were used this season, unlinked to people. I fed that to ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT, "Will you tell me what boosts were most effective?" And just asked for some feedback on the boost situation, and it gave us a lot of stats. We also have a boost page that gives us reports on boosts that we got some information about boosts from, so we can sort of use that to guide us here, the boost reports page as well as the stuff that Boost Fantasy gave us. But let's start with the most used boost. Is it any surprise that Go Long was the most used boost this season?
Nope.
Why? Why is it the most used boost?
Receivers get yards, and that's a pretty safe bet when you put it on some specific targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been my take. It's a broken record idea for any listeners. I fell off my armrest. Who've been there from kind of the start. I mean, there's cards that are more riskier than others, and that's one of the safest ones.
Yeah. It's safe in that you're going to get at least a point for it, right? But surprisingly, ChatGPT gave us some data on that card, and it's actually, where is it even in this? It's not even in the top 10 best cards by the amount contributed by the card.
It's number 9.
Where do you see that?
Are you looking at the
chart uplift per power?
Yeah,
minimum 10 users?
it's. Oh nope, I looked at the wrong one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You're
I
right.
don't see it. I don't even see it on the list. It's not even in the top 10, which is crazy to me. So, like, on average, it did not provide a good enough boost per boost power. So that means, like, a lot of people use Go Long 4 a lot. Go Long 4 got, how many uses did it say? 60 something?
42.
42 uses. That one card got 42 uses. That version of that card got 42 uses. And of those uses, it could not generate an average higher than some of these other cards, which means that a lot of those uses were under 1.8 boost points, like boost power, or the boost points that you earned from the card. So what was the most... Well, I guess let's talk more about the most used boost here. I'm gonna have to. I got multiple computers with multiple sets of data on them. So the next most used boost was Rack 'em Up 4. Another one about yards, and then the next most used boost overall is Bring It Home 4, which is about receiving touchdowns for wide receivers. So you've got receiving yards, rushing yards, wide receiver, running back, and then receiving TDs for wide receivers. And then the next most used boost after that was receiving yards again for running back, and then total stats for running back with beast mode, and then touchdowns for rushing and so on and so forth. The best cards, or the top used cards, are mostly yards cards. So I agree with you guys. People think yards are safe, right? You know that a player is going to get at least some yards. You don't know if they're going to get a touchdown, but you can guarantee that they're going to get some yards, so you're looking to boost that. But I think in doing so, people were missing out on... Hold on. Ugh, my cat was making room on my desk and pushed my controller off the desk. So yeah, I think people missed a lot of points, left a lot of points on the table, because there are the touchdown boosts are some of the were some of the most point generating boosts. I guess they generated the most points overall, because when you look at the top boost overall is a yards card, rush yards for Jonathan Taylor. On that game, he went crazy. But the next one is receiving TDs. Then after that, it's rushing TDs. And then after that, it's passing TDs. Bring it home 5, punch it in 5, slinging Sixers 5. Those were the top earning boosts at 9 points, 9 points, and 8 points, respectfully. So the best boosts this season were all touchdown boosts. Those were the riskiest, but they paid out the most. And the yards cards were the most... were the, how do you say it? They gave you points on a consistent basis, and they were safer.
Yeah.
But they didn't generate a whole lot of points. So
yeah, it's. I mean, with the touchdown, it's so. The reason that I kind of stayed away from them, it's so hit or miss. I mean, you put a touchdown card on somebody, they don't score that week, but they get 120 yards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you wasted that card and get anything from it. So I always went with the yard route, but it looks like Jeremiah, you liked the touchdown cards.
he's the one who got all those touchdown cards. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that till you said that. J Moran 90 here got all the touchdown cards, and one was with Devontae Adams, one was with Matt Stafford, and that's his favorite team, the Rams. Of course, you know he's gonna get that and predict that properly.
Wonder if that was the same game.
I bet it was. That week was crazy. I think there was a week where like a lot of us got a lot of points. So that's the top earning and top most common boosts. But then ChatGPT, we looked into it and we're like, well, you know what were the best cards per boost power? Which means like you're obviously not going to get as many points from Dump Off 2 as you are from Dump Off 5, which gives you more points.
Yeah.
But per boost power, I'm sorry, you see my cat in the background moving around there. Per boost power. So that means, which card generated the most points without regard to how many points it generated, you know? I don't know if I'm saying that right. So Dump Off 2 was actually the best overall on average card. Dump Off 2, every time it was, not every time it was used, but most times it was used on the right player, And so on average, it earned 3.79 extra points, additional points for the player putting that boost on. Per boost power, by the way. So that means they may not have actually earned 3.79 points from that card because it's a boost of 20% to receptions by a running back. So if the running back got 3 receptions, I don't know. I'm not going to do that math. Anyway.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So you're saying, if I'm hearing that right, because you mentioned that not everybody used that card.
That card got used 16 times.
Maybe I might have misheard it, but based on the 16 times it was used, that was the average amount?
Yeah, so that was the amount of points you got from that card per boost power. So that card itself is a 1 boost power card.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
And so per boost power, players earned 3.79 points from it. Which I think it means, I mean, essentially what that means is that on average, players were earning 3.79 extra points from that card. While on the other hand, let's move on to the next one, which was Screener 4, which is receiving yards from running backs, another running backs card, was used 13 times. Its card power is 2.0, so 2, it's got 2 boost power. That's what it takes up. And the average points per power is 3.58. That's half. Like that means that on average, you're getting half the amount of points as the previous card that we just talked about, because that's I'm sorry, double.
No. I don't mean to look confused. I
said half, I mean double.
Part, but
yeah.
No, I'm doing like the math and the visuals in my head, and also for the listeners who are trying to map it together, and trust us all, we are going to have this outlined clearer for the sake of everybody. But so the lower boost power is like a lower grade card, right? It's a super common card. So if you're
more common,
a boost that's getting you skyrocketed boost points from your player, that's fantastic. You want to play a very low card, you could have 3 boost cards that are 1 power, if you will, on 1 player. And then the higher the boost power, 2.5 or 3, you can only use 1 of those, or maybe 1 card, right? So that's my math I'm doing in here with what Brandon is saying, is how a 1 boost power card is getting you that many points is like, that's nuts.
So let me actually, I think better put this. So
hey,
this
Brendan, real quick, I have to go grab a cake. I'll be right back.
All right, grab some cake.
Get a slice for us.
So this chart that I'm talking about right now, Patrick, just to be more clear, this isn't necessarily about how great the boost is, but about how effectively it was used when it was used.
Sure.
So that means when we used Dump Off 2, we used it more accurately than Air It Out 4.
Mm-hmm.
Air It Out 4.
We as in like the users.
The users. The users in general, all users, among all users. Dump Off 2 was the most effectively used card. It was most commonly put on the right player. Screener 4 was the second most, how do I say, most effective boost that we used. The boost that we used second most effectively, I guess. And that gives you 40% more points for receiving yards, and pretty often it was put on the right player. Of the 13 times it was used, it averaged 3.58 points per boost power, which means that on average it's generating like 6 points. That's crazy. Then Air It Out 4 is the next most effective, 40% more points for passing yards, and it actually tied with Screener 4. So those are 2 elite cards that tied each other. And then this is what I find interesting. The 4th most effectively used boost card was the Total Package. Do you know what that one is?
Yeah, that's just like 20% of all points earned
for a quarterback. So for a quarter,
is that Total Package? Is that you can use that on any position, right?
No, that's the one that's only for quarterback.
Just for quarterback.
We didn't end up using the one that's for any position this year.
Gotcha.
Kept it under wraps. So so the total package gives you 20% points, more points for all stats, and it was the fourth most effectively used boost at 3.16 boost points per use per boost power. So that's pretty good. That was used effectively in its 10 uses. The most used boost on this list of effectively used boosts was Rack 'em Up 4, the yards card. That card, though, let me see if I can get this.
How is his chair moving right now? What the hell? You see
What is
Caleb's chair?
Is there somebody pushing it?
Oh, it's got to be an animal, right?
There's a ghost on the
Oh, he's
podcast.
messing with us.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Yes.
just under the desk messing with his computer. I thought there was a ghost in the booth. Oh my goodness! I'm glad you noticed because I'm looking at these stats over here.
I know you're doing something important, and I'm like, what the hell?
The boost Rack 'em Up 4, so the safe boost that a lot of people use 29 times to boost their running backs this season. It may have been safe, and it's right in the middle of the top 10 here. So, safe and effective. I'd say it's probably the most safe and effective card here on this list. But its average boost share per power here was 2.59. That's compared to 3.79 for Dump It Off. So, we used Dump It Off far more effectively than we used Rack 'em Up, but Rack 'em Up was used a lot more too. So there are a lot of more chances to mess it up. I don't know. I just find that interesting. I find that really interesting. Something to consider moving forward.
And us three will
The
dive into this stuff during the off season.
believe it or not, Epic cards, of all of the 5 rarities, Epic cards we used the least effectively overall. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's like,
Those are the most common cards that we used.
yeah, and they just weren't hitting.
Common cards did better. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It'll be interesting to look at all this in the off season and kind of plan. I don't want to say fixes, but
Kind of.
see what we can do next.
Are you
year.
saying what I built was broken?
No.
I
No.
don't want to say that.
No, you fixed everything in super rapid time.
My heart. My heart, Caleb.
No, but so my honest reaction to that is not, holy shit, I'm shocked, because it is the first season of testing out.
Yeah, there's a lot we had to
power-up.
learn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's just kind of here's what we've got on the table. Let's run with it. We got to see how this all pans out, and then seeing cards that are better than others, where they're epic, and the basic ones are better than the epics. I'm expecting to see that type of thing.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot. Brandon's making new games for us.
Speaking of new games, we're at 40 minutes in this podcast, and it is time. I think we're done with this boost analysis, and we're ready to move on to our game for the night. What do you guys think?
Where are you for me? Good transition, Caleb.
Caleb's been our transition master today. Why are we?
Wow, it's been 45 minutes already.
Let me show you guys how it's done. Ready? Point like this. See, I've got one up here. Ooh, why is this finger not here? All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, let me show you how it's done.
Mr. Know-It-All.
All right, here we go. We're going to the browser, and I'm going to introduce you guys. So to our viewers, I will mention real quick. I'll give you a rundown of how this game is played. So let's rotate to it. This is called the Closest Number Challenge, and that is only because I am not a creative title comer-upper with her, as you can tell.
I like it.
So in this challenge, first you enter your name. So I'm going to enter, what should I do? I just do Brandon, whatever.
Skyline.
I'm showing you guys. I'll go first here. So, so what you're going to do is you're going to type your name and you're going to generate a target, and this is a target score that you want to hit. So 329 is our target number. What we want to do is we want to try to select players, not select players, but get a fantasy total for season points of 329 by adding or subtracting random players that we're going to get. So from this list, I get to pick a starting player. And at 329 for a target, you guys are going to think I'm crazy. I'm starting with DeMarcado. And then it's going to give me a random player. Now, what happens here, now it's giving me the Bucks defense. I can either add points from the Bucks defense or subtract, or I get one re-roll where I re-roll and get a new player instead of the Bucks. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Bucks. 329, I got 3. You're going to get up to 5. So 5 players is the most you can get. You can't just quit. You have to go all 5 players. Horton, I'm going to subtract. Yep.
I think I learned that there's only one reroll ever.
Yes.
No, not ever. Per game.
Just in each game.
Well, per game, yes. One reroll. It's not like each player that you're.
No.
Yeah.
So this is a problem. So I'm at 4 of 5. I've got 100 points, and I got Puka Nacua showing.
Hear me out. Add Puka.
No. I'm
What?
re-rolling.
Easy.
Puka's got like 300 or 400 points, right, this season?
You add him, you go above it. Your last player, you can subtract. You get a re-roll on it. You can. That's what I would do. It's your turn.
I'm gonna re-roll Puka. I think it's too many points for me. Arizona Cardinals defense. I'll add it. 212. All right, I need 100 player here. Ouch. Oh, that was pretty good.
Close.
All right, so you can add or subtract their totals, but you don't know what it is. So you got to ballpark it, and you got to kind of know fantasy a little bit. But my target was 329. My final score was 359. So the difference was 30, which granted me 84 points. And as you can see, the confetti shows I was successful. And we can.
Confetti shows if you get -4, by the way, and I know it because.
Yeah, I know. But congratulations for playing. You know. So let's move on to let's go Caleb next. Caleb,
Let's do it.
539.
539.
Whoo, who are you starting
All right.
with?
I'm gonna start with CJ Stroud.
Good start.
Nothing from the peanut gallery, please.
What
We'll
was it?
Add that Commander's defense.
Was it? What do you mean peanut gallery? What happened here? What did I miss?
You said good pick. No, just click it.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Just
Adding.
click, boy.
Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and add.
Harold Fannin. All right. Adding.
Yep.
Give you like a couple hundred.
Okay.
Hunter Long. All right, we're on our last 2 players. What are you gonna do here? Hunter Long. I don't even know where he lands in this.
We're gonna add.
Ooh, too close. Oh, but you might have just got lucky.
We're gonna add.
You could reroll.
You could re-roll.
No, we're gonna add.
All right, let's see how close he gets. You guys ready?
Peanut gallery.
Here we go.
Should add. Or
Ooh, 79. All right.
I didn't know he had that many points.
I actually thought he did. Because at the beginning of the season he was used pretty heavily a couple times. So cool. So let's close this and let's start. Patrick, you ready, Patrick?
Hey, you got your confetti. I'm just going for confetti.
Patrick's just going for confetti. Here we go. Patrick, you got 544. Oh, pretty close to what Caleb was.
All right,
His target was
let's go
539. What are you gonna choose here?
I want to go with P. Ryan.
All right, starting low. Ooh, I think you're gonna have to add here.
Oh, look, there he is again. God, by just
So you're saying reroll? All right, reroll.
no, son of a bitch. Let's go add. Ugh. All right,
Nice.
give me a good one. Give me a good one. I can't see
Ooh,
it.
Taysom Hill.
Interesting.
Taysom Hill.
No, you're but add.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.
I don't know what it was either.
I'm gonna do this so that you guys can see that. Does that help a little bit? So you guys can see
Yeah.
the scores. All right.
Mm.
All right. I'll do this so that there's a little more room. All right. Cool. So what did you say for Taysom Hill?
Yeah, add.
All right. Oh boy, 200 in your next 2 players. Let's see.
Caleb, you gotta mute your thing. Every time you speak, my main screen goes away, and I'm just looking at like a C.
Oh my.
Just pin
I-
Brandon.
Yeah, just
I
pin
don't
it.
know how that. Yeah, I'm old and I can't figure it out.
Right-click
Let's
me and
add
pin
him.
it.
Let's add him.
All right,
I
here we
have
go.
a plan.
All right, all right. You need 80 points here. Ooh,
Oh.
oh, you might have got it.
I want to add him.
All right, you can add him. 98. What? This guy
don't even
just
know
got
what that means.
544.
I don't even know what it means.
Oh man,
but
no,
I
I'm
know
sorry. You got
it.
540. You were 3.62 points away from your target. That is tied for the best score that we've seen because Caleb
Yeah.
got that earlier. Insane, but I think this is closer than what you got earlier. Like by points, by difference
Yeah, I
here.
think it was.
Man, did I
barely.
earn that confetti?
But I
I'll sign
deleted all that.
autographs.
I
Try
am
again.
quite impressed. All right, we're going again. I don't think anybody's gonna beat 98. That's crazy, but we'll play again here. All right, I'll go again.
Brandon, it's on you.
It's on me. All right, here we go. Generate target. Why do I keep getting these low targets? 383. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Bijan. It's like 383 almost. Oh, 368. I was gonna say it's so close. We're gonna add Keyshawn Booty. Oh crap.
Oh, you should definitely re-roll.
Subtract.
I should, but I'm gonna subtract.
Wait, what's subtracting? you just do it again then?
No,
No,
it subtracts from your
their
total.
points away.
It takes however many points they had this season away from
Mhm.
your current total.
Okay, I'm still just learning the.
I thought you meant like what is subtracting in general, so that's why I started laughing. I was like, Patrick.
Yeah, sure. That's all right.
Nico
That's
Collins.
maybe-
Here we go.
Subtract. Ooh, that's not a bad spot to be.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. 34 points difference. Oh, I thought I was going to get closer than
Wow, he had way more points than I thought he
that.
did.
Way more. I thought that we were really, really close here, but we are not. So 82 points for me. Not as good as my last try. Caleb.
Ooh, add pin. Okay, Caleb. I just.
See,
did
now
what
he
you
won't
wanted me
leave
to
when I
do
talk.
earlier. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Caleb, let's see. Generate.
Look, earlier I was in the moment. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do, but now I.
647.
647. I can't believe Patrick just
Give
got
me Jahmyr
98.
Gibbs.
That's insane. Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, you're going to need it. It's just so close, Patrick. That's why I'm so impressed. It's like crazy close.
Go ahead and add Jameson.
All right. Already getting up there. Ooh.
Go ahead and add Mike
Oh my
Evans.
god.
Oh, we're adding everybody. We're adding everybody.
Take away
They
that Packers
suck.
defense.
Take
Okay.
them away. They suck.
Ooh, this is going to be close.
Add Kevontae Turpin.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
84. He had more points than we thought. That's like 100 points that he had.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, so 677, so 30. So we didn't beat Patrick, but can Patrick beat his own 98?
No.
Patrick,
Everybody knows
368 is your target.
that. Jefferson.
Jefferson? All right.
Yep.
That gives you 201 to start.
Thank you.
Joe Flacco?
I'd go and add him. Yeah.
Adam, all right. Ooh, all right, Chega Conquo.
So then, if you
If you subtract, it takes away their total points that they got this season from
And you
your
don't-
total.
and you don't know how many that is,
You don't know how many that is when you add either. Yep.
I have no idea. I'm gonna subtract. Let's gamble on that.
Okay, back down to
Oh.
220.
Seemed like a fuck ton. Holy shit. All right, let's add and add and add.
All right, we're adding Jalen, right? And then you get
100.
you
need
get
100
Zacchaeus. You need 100 points. Do you think Zacchaeus
Whoa!
can get that for you?
Some games.
Think about how he did. No, total on the year. Think about how he did.
Oh, add. Definitely add.
Crazy 92.
Holy shit.
This guy. What in the world?
Look, it's not like this is a new thing. So, like, for
He's
any
over
haters
here
out there,
texting us like, I don't know how to play this and what's
No, I
subtract
don't even
and-
know our phone's over here. I don't even know what the fuck is.
He's looking up. Oh, you were looking up the players' points. That's what he was doing, Caleb. On his
No,
phone, he's looking up the
It's
players.
over here. I don't even know. But
No,
when you
I
said
was just
total for the year, that's what I was like. Oh, definitely, because he's had some solid games.
Yeah, yeah. So I hope the listeners and watchers of this podcast are paying attention, because this is a game that could end up on our app in the off season if you want to play it. It is on the website right now, but it is hidden.
Yeah, maybe we'll roll some of these things out, like the game you guys played last week as well.
Oh yeah. We should slowly roll these things out into the app and let you guys play it. So we'll talk about that. But that's actually going to be the end of our show right there. In closing, are there any last words? Let's start with Patrick.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and get that going. Go Bears.
Good, better, best.
That's it. Let's go. We're going to take this. We're going to beat the Packers in Chicago. That's how this is going to go down.
I'm just a little
Down
confused.
to the last second of the game, the last play of the game, and might be, but we're going to win the game Saturday night. Are you confused?
Why does your shirt describe the Patriots if you're a Bears fan?
Ha.
Yeah, I don't follow.
Give him a minute.
The joke. I don't follow the joke.
He's saying the Patriots are good, better, best.
No, we're just the best. It's just weird that they have best on there. No.
So wait. The Bears are good. Packers better. Patriots best.
Don't say that. Don't say the Packers are better in front of Patrick. He
He's
will leave.
leaving.
No, Patrick, don't leave. Don't leave. No. So Caleb, Caleb, any last words?
Yeah, my last word's gonna be a little more lengthy than that. I think I want the Bears and Steelers to go to the Super Bowl just so Aaron Rodgers can beat them one more time.
That's brutal, Caleb. That is brutal. Oh my God, I don't think even Patrick had thought of this possibility. Patrick, had you thought of that?
He's so mad.
Why'd you have to put that out there, Caleb? Why did you have to put that out there?
I think it would be hilarious, but I also think it would be great the other way for the Bears to finally beat Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl.
That I think that would be crazy. Like another one of the million storylines that would be phenomenal this year, right? The Bears overcoming Aaron Rodgers and turning the page, right? That's a one great storyline that could happen that I had never considered.
That he threw off his desk.
Sorry, I tripped.
He tripped, yeah.
Anyway, Patrick, I didn't mean that.
All right, and I'm going to say as my
last words.
My last words. I'm going to throw it out there that I don't know. Let's see.
What happened?
Geez. I guess I just want to tell people that are listening that we're going to be changing the way this works as the offseason approaches. So when throughout the playoffs, we'll probably have some shorter shows, and then after the playoffs, we'll probably slow down to about once a month because there won't be much in football to talk about, and we're not really working with other sports yet. So yeah, we'll be slowing down after the playoffs. Just keep that in mind. But if there's anything that you want to see in the show, just let us know.
Patrick's still laughing.
Yeah, I know. He lost all of his props.
He lost everything.
He lost his mind, dude. Cool.
But yeah, also real quick, thank you to everyone who played this season and helped us test and gave support during the year. So.
Yeah, seriously, because the only reason this project's going to continue moving forward is because of you guys. So thank you guys so much. All right, we're going to call it.
Caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I agree with what Brandon and Caleb had said. Thank you for everybody testing things.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to move on, and you guys have a wonderful evening, and listeners have a wonderful evening. We'll be back next week. See you guys.
See ya.
Peace.